Clouds of secrecy. I had a comment that asked me, what do I think about Alex Jones and a lot of the people that out there that are speaking the truth, right? So I decided to do a video on this. It's going to be a short one. I like Alex Jones. He provides a lot of truth. But I don't take and invoke and hoard my mind with his videos, because if I did, I would stay in fear. Does he speak the truth? Absolutely. Most of the time. He doesn't talk a lot about chemtrails or HARP or geoengineering like I think he should, because I think that's the biggest weapon. But what you have to understand is they're trying to invade you with dirty energy. Fear is dirty energy. Sin is dirty energy. Worshipping pagan gods is dirty energy instead of the one Father in heaven. And if you keep watching Alex Jones, you're going to live in fear. You'll never evolve out of fear. He just keeps you there, keeps you trapped in that singularity, that one dimension of fear. The real truth movement, the people that are really speaking the truth, will give you evidence of what's going on. Truth. I might even post a clip of Alex Jones because he says a lot of things that are real. But even if it's real, it's still fear. And fear cannot be in the mind. It cannot. In order for love to be in the heart, number one, you can't have sin. You can't have eternal sin. You cannot live in sin. In other words, you can't wear a saint's t-shirt that has a pagan symbol of a woman's uterus on it they call the fleur-de-lis. After Hurricane Katrina, they forced that upon us. Everybody's walking around with a Satan's flower on their chest, not knowing what they're doing. Jesus said, forgive them, for they don't know. Well, Alex Jones is not telling them. Is Alex Jones saying, hey, after Hurricane Katrina, they made you worship a pagan god symbol, Satan's flower, instead of the flower of life or the tree of life? No, we worship symbols when God says no engraved images. And after Hurricane Katrina, they created laws, man's laws, not God's laws, permits offices, restrictions, codes, taxes. This is Satan. This is Satan's realm. This is his puppets doing his puppet work. And yes, Alex Jones is part of that organization. That's why he's so popular. Popularity with the world is the enemy of God. If a person of real truth became popular with the world, he would not be a dictator. He would not keep you in the realm of fear. He would not want to rule your life. He would want to give freedom to the world. And he would want to share the world equally with everyone. White, black, brown, it doesn't matter. He would want to share the world. This is the footsteps of Jesus Christ. This is the walking within the realm of truth. And the consciousness of the wireless internet of God, not the wireless internet of Satan, like a Apple 6 phone with the symbol of the bite out of the apple, or a medical industry with the symbol of the serpent strangling the tree of life, with the catechist and the sun god and the symbol of the past, present, and future, the wings of the predator bird, the same wings that are on the ISIS, raising their fallen angels. And these fallen angels have names: Horus, Isis. They've got all kinds of names. Now, we do have good angels, and we have bad angels, but how are we supposed to know the difference? We know that they're bad. We know that they're selling us fear. We know that they're bombing and killing people. They're sacrificing lives in the name of the goddess Isis, the goddess of weather, chemtrails, the goddess of water, fracking, poisoning the water. And there's a lot of other things. Smart meter radiation poisons the water. Cell towers poison the water. Turns the atom into a negative energy. The goddess of harvest, genetically modified foods, Monsanto. Well, you see, a lot of you people out there are fighting for causes, but you really don't know what you're fighting for. Yes, I'm fighting for GMO, I'm against Monsanto, but can you see the real picture? Can you see the spiritual side, the spiritual realm? Because it's all connected to the Bible. It's very biblical. Now, the Bible's been changed, a lot of the words have been changed, but I'll tell you, a lot of it hasn't. The Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's real. Popularity with the world is the enemy of God. That's real. Luke chapter 21, when it says, when you stand by God, all will turn against you. That's real. There's a lot of things that are real. You cannot serve two masters. That's very real. God or money, choose one or the other. Bill Hicks said, choose right now, fear or love. Very powerful statement. George Carlin said, we got a bunch of monsters running our government. Very real statement. He also said, they don't care about you. Very real statement. So quit pretending they care about you. Alex Jones, he doesn't care about me. But he does speak a lot of truth. And it's okay for us to gather the wisdom, even from the enemy. Because in the real realm of truth, you have to know the enemy as well as you know the God. Let me tell you something. God knows his enemies. He knows them very well. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to raise yourself to the light of God, the wisdom of God. Not to be a ruler of the world like these other people do, the Illuminati, but to what? To become one with God. To be a servant of God. What do? I serve God. Yes, I tell you about the horrible, radical things that are happening, the real tyranny in the world. But I always go back to love. And I'm not seeking popularity or money. I'm seeking a world that has a chimatical frequency of truth in God and one Father. Coral grows in the ocean in these patterns, these frequencies, vibrations of love. That's what they grow in. A deer horns grows in the frequencies. The calcium grows in this frequency just like lightning. It's real. The Schumann resonance is the same resonance of the mind. The earth is alive, the trees are alive, everything is one. And if we don't understand that we're not one, in love, not in hate and fear like Alex Jones, but we're one in love, and that's the difference between Alex Jones and me. He's my brother, I love him. But he never talks about, he separates the state and religion. I will never separate state and religion.